launched a special project called Lights, Camera, Magic. Ano nga ba yun? Talagang nakaka-intriga. Any ideas? Meron ba ditong may guess?
Oreo!
O bakit ako?
Anybody?
Mag-guess
Smart
ka lang
guess?
naman, hindi ka naman.
Meron kayong premyo.
Video making contest.
Sino?
May premyo daw.
Sabihin mo
Una.
magdidirect.
May premyo, promise. May premyo.
Go na!
Sige. Kayo po.
Video making contest.
Video making contest. So dahil po dyan, tama po kayo. Meron po kayong libreng merienda.
Yun.
Mula po sa amin.
May tapo mo to.
Isa-serve po dyan sa inyo. Tama naman po yan. Since this is going to be a very interesting afternoon for all of us, we'd like to ask everyone to please use our official hashtag, which is Lights, Camera, Magic in all your social media posts related to this event. Again, the hashtag is Lights, Camera, Magic. So we'd also like to invite everyone kung online kayo, please share the page
Welcome, Dinah.
of Star Magic Facebook account po natin para mas marami pang makinig at mag-tune in sa magandang balita ngayong hapon na ito. And before we talk about the mechanics of our video making contest, we'd also like to acknowledge the presence of the hardworking and brilliant individuals who helped us ensuring that Lights, Camera, Magic would get off the ground. So, I'd like to start off with the RGD unit composed of Alex Asuncion, at Janet Reyes, Nars Gulmatico, and Ellen Criste, headed by Mr. Raymond Dizon. So, good afternoon po, sir. To the GMO unit, headed by Miss Ginny Ocampo, Miss Chocolate, and to the DMD team composed of Miss Daryl Villanueva, Andy Gatchalian, and Martin Reyes. Palakpakan naman po natin. And we would also like to acknowledge our generous sponsors, Bomb Equipment, Diana Stalder, and Hearts and Bells. Thank you to everyone for making this event possible. You know, bilang isang millennial, sobrang excited ako pa sa project na ito. Dahil alam naman natin na digital is the way to go. And videos, you know, when you go to your Facebook, when you go to your Instagram account, ang dami natin napapanood. At madalas yung mga nagpo-viral, good stories, heartwarming stories, stories that, you know, can put us in a better mood. So I'm excited to see what our contestants will come up with. And just to give you a brief background before we get the ball rolling, Lights, Camera, Magic is actually Star Magic's first ever digital video making contest. So essentially, the contest is Star Magic's effort to contribute to ABS-CBN's continued exploration of the digital platform. What makes Lights, Camera, Magic even more special is the fact that it seeks to provide a venue for our top 3 amateur storytellers to finally showcase their skills through a short video, and for them to have the rare chance to be mentored by 3 directors whom we are grateful to have. So the short video is actually 2 to 3 minutes long, and the top 3 amateur storytellers and digital content creators would be selected by the jury from the top 20 finalists based on originality, technical and creative execution, as well as impact. And without further ado, we proudly present to you our mentors for Lights, Camera, Magic.
Ang Victor.
Patay ng papa niya.
You know the champion! You're a special girl!
JB Hawak.
Okay na I love you na yun eh. Kaso dinugtungan pa ng tol.
I'm John, I love. Mikhail Red. Gersha.
This is for the Eagles and this is for my country, the Philippines. Thank you.
Oh, gagaling ng mga mentors.
Ayan ang ating bigating listahan ng mga direktor na tutulong sa ating top 3 amateur video storytellers. So without further ado, let's welcome them here on stage and hear a few words from them. Let's give it up for the director of the 2014 QC Cinema International Film Festival's Audience Choice and NetPack Award recipient, ang nanay ni Justin Barber, and a 2016 Q Cinema International Film Festival's Audience Choice and Gender Sensitive Film Award recipient, Patay na si Jesus, as well as Cocina Kings. Let's all welcome Direct Victor Villanueva. Si Direct Victor, kapamilya ko pala to sa cornerstone. So Direct, few words?
Hi, hello, I'm happy to be here and I'm also happy that you guys are here. So, and may promote ako ng movie, Cocina Kings. Now showing, starring Ranjo and Empoy. Mabubusog kayo sa kakatawa sa dami nangyayari ngayon sa Pilipinas. Okay na magpapatanggal ng stress by watching Cocina Kings.
Direct, matanong ko lang, no? Yung mga kasi comedy itong Cocina Kings, no? Ganun din ba kayo in real life? Ganun din ba yung personality ninyo? Kung anong mapapanood namin? Kasi di ba, kung ano yung art mo, yung expression of yourself.
Actually, first impression sa akin, suplado. And even nung press ko sa Cocina Kings, may nagsabi na, Direct, you don't look like a comedy director. Mukha kang walang sense of humor. So, medyo na-open ako. So, kaya parang sinabi ko na lang sa kanila, pumayat kasi ako eh. Yung medyo malaki ako, mas comedy yung dating sa akin. Pero I wanted to be better, so nagpa-healthy lifestyle. Kaya, so pardon if I look suplado or ano, kasi ambivert ako, so may gano'n akong dami akong hanash. So,
Actually, yan din ang sabi sa akin, kaya nagpapayat din ako. Kasi mukha daw ako suplada. Pero Direct, kasi nga ito, alam natin na isa kayo sa tatlong mentor natin. So, medyo competitive to, tingin ko. Meron ka pang message sa mga kapwa mo director at mentor?
pero usapan namin sa mentors kanina na may happy pa tayo sa cash prize. So, para maging competitive to. So baka i-revise yung guy. Ay, hindi, joke. I'm not saying it as a competition. I'm seeing it as parang helping each other to further broaden their filmmaking skills at ma-inspire sila to do filmmaking. Because I think there is power in cinema to shape society.
And I thank you. Pwede na po kayo maupo. At gusto ko nga pong malaman kung pareho, kung hindi nga competition ito para sa ating mga other directors. Next up, we have the director of the Best Short Film Award recipient at the 2016 Cinema One Originals Digital Film Festival and the Bill Douglas Award for International Short Film Special Mention at the 2017 Glasgow Short Film Festival, Maria, and the well-received 2017 indie film, I'm Drunk, I Love You, starring Maha Salvador and Paolo Avellino. Let's all give it up for Direct JB Haba! Okay, so Direct JB, can we get a few words from you?
Good afternoon. Maraming salamat sa pag-invite sa akin. Yun muna.
Okay, so Direct, ano po ba yung masasabi ninyong tatak ninyo sa pelikula, kaya sa mga videos?
Siguro sa mga past films na nagawa ko, mas comedy yung genre. Pero not necessarily yung parang slapstick or something. Pero mas gusto kong may humor na fresh na kapitan.
Nasabihan din po ba kayo na mukha kayong suplado?
Hindi pa. Baka ngayon pa lang.
Okay, so ano po masasabi ninyo sa kapwa niyong direktor? Sa mentorship na ito?
Ayun nga, actually na-clear namin kanina kung may mananalo ba. Para galingan namin.
Noted.
Yes.
Para tingnan natin kung pwede maipalit ang mechanics. Di ba? Sige, maraming salamat, Direct JP. And to complete the roster of our mentors, we have the recipient of the Excellent Asia Pacific Young Director Award at the 2014 Gwangju International Film Festival and the Best New Director Award at the 2014 Vancouver International Film Festival for the film Recorder. He is also the director of the Asian Future Best Film Award recipient at the 2016 Tokyo International Film Festival and the official Philippine entry to the Best Foreign Language Film category of the 2018 Academy Awards, Birdshot. That same film earned him the Best Director Award from the recently concluded Eddies Awards. Let's all welcome the man behind the up-and-coming horror film, Eerie. We have Direct Mikhail Ren. Okay, so Direct Mikhail, kayo po, ano po bang sikreto sa pagiging isang matagumpay na video maker?
Lagi ko lang sinasabi sa mga aspiring filmmakers, always make the film that only you can make para laging original and genuine yung voice mo as a director and storyteller.
So kayo po ba kung meron kayong voice, kasi comedy po silang dalawa, kayo naman, anong voice ninyo pagdating sa mga pelikula?
Ako kasi lagi kong challenge sarili ko sa craft. So medyo iba-iba yung genre ko. Gumawa ng suspense, horror, yung next film namin, zombie. So parang ganun, mahilig ako mag-explore ng genres and challenge myself as a filmmaker.
Yung movie niya nasa Netflix.
Oo, napanood ko nga eh, oo. So ikaw naman, Direct Mikhail, meron ka bang mensahe para sa kanilang dalawa dahil sila medyo carry lang eh. Pero kayo, feeling ko mas challenge sila dahil horror director po kayo.
May the best mentor win.
Gusto ko yan, yes. Huhulaan ko. Kayo po ba ang pinakabata sa inyong tatlo?
26 ako.
24.
29 ka na, diba?
Oh my God, kaedad ko yan sila.
Yun lang naman. Palamakan naman natin ang ating mga director. Talagang maswerte ang mga sasali o kaya mananalo dun sa yung top 3 po natin. Sila ang magkakaroon ng tsansa na ma-mentor ng ating mga directors. And aside from these acclaimed directors, we also have our screening committee who would lend their knowledge, millennial taste, and creative outlook in the selection of the finalists. Now let's turn our attention to the screen for us to find out.
The man who along with Freddie Garcia started Starman.
Nash Aguas.
Control freak sila.
Kami ka lang, bawal pagkain dito, Tod. Okay ka lang ba? Sinasabi mo, hindi siya totoo. Totoo siya lang ang yung kaibigan ko eh.
Khalil Ramos.
Congratulations, Nash!
Buhay pa ako. Hindi ako napapatay.
How deep is your love? Ako'y sa'yo at ikalakin.
Lungkot pare ah. Dito ko po siya nakitang pinatay.
Yun ang mga kasama ko kapag nawala kayo. Jenny, mahal kita. Hindi ako madali ka pala dito. Breakfast is ready.
Anong karapatan mong hingin na isang bagay na pinagdamot mong ibigay?
There you go. We have a star-studded screening committee. Talagang napakaswerte. Biro mo, madja-judge ka ni Piolo Pascual. Diba pag sinabi sa'yo na you're denied with yung eyes niya na nakakatunaw, parang okay lang, di ba? Pero yun, makikilala po natin ang ilan sa kasama sa ating screening committee. And joining us in today's launch are the homegrown Star Magic Stars who have notably proven their skills in their respective platforms. Now, first up, he is admired for his stellar performance in The Good Son. He is now a digital influencer, and most recently, he ventured into directing for the digital serie called Coffee Break. Let's all give it up for Nash Aguas! Hello, Nash! Etong si Nash, nakita natin tong lumaki. Actually, sobrang fan mo ko yung unang-unang serye. Ano pangalan ng serye?
Unang-una.
Pinaka-una, yung ganyan ka kaliit.
Gulong ng palad?
Yun, nanonood ako ng promise.
Hindi ba pinag-inuwi?
After mo volleyball, nanonood ako.
Ano pangalan yun?
Nash Aguas. Anyway, so now you ventured into production and directing. So bakit mo naisip na pumasok sa ganitong larangan?
Kasi ayaw po talaga mag-artista. Hindi, kasi ever since bata ako, syempre, kumbaga lumaki ako na as an actor. So dun sa environment namin, nakikita ko na yung mga directors parang captain of the ship na sila talaga yung nag-lead dun sa lahat ng tao nandun sa show. So sabi ko ng bata ko, parang kung gusto ko mag-lead din yung mga tao. So yun.
Aba, how old are you?
Ngayon,
19, but a leader already. So, meron ka bang mensahe para sa mga sasali na or gusto sumali sa ating video making contest?
Ano lang, siguro just be unique. And then, kumbaga, huwag niyo kalimutan na yung mga movies, series, venue para express yung sarili niyo. So,
alright, mamaya let's get to hear more from Nash. Pero ngayon, kilalanin na natin ang ating next star. Now this guy has done a complete 360-degree turn from being in front of the camera as an actor and singer since 2011. Now though, he is taking leaps and bounds behind the lens. In fact, 3 years ago, he co-founded his media production company called Limitless and has since directed music videos and produced digital content and spearheaded campaigns for various clients. Everyone, please welcome Khalil Ramos! Ito si Khalil, napanood ko rin. Kahapon. Napanood ko yung music video mo. So, Khalil, actually I'm very surprised to find out that you have your own production company. What made you take this big step?
Well, that was back in 2015 kasi nag-interest ako in working behind the camera when I was doing Honor Thy Father. I was inspired by everyone on the set, from the director to the DOP to the PD, everyone. So I entered school sa St. Benil, pero unfortunately I didn't have the time masyado to study. So I dropped out of school and I created my own production house with some of my peers. And ever since, we've been okay naman. We're learning through different experiences now on the set ng mismo. And since I have experience na rin naman working as an actor, so I know the basics. And right now I'm still continuing to learn on the set of our sets.
I think, this is a side that most people don't know about Khalil, no? Actually, nakakagulat na meron ka palang ganung creative side. So, ano masasabi mo yung tatak mo sa mga videos?
I'm still trying to find my own taste and my own branding, I guess you could say, as a creator behind the camera. Hindi ko pa nahanap yun, pero right now, I think I could call myself as an experimental creator. I like content that, breaks the reality of things, makes you think, psychological thrillers, and the likes. So, feeling ko, mas doon ko gusto.
So, medyo challenging.
Challenging in a way.
Brave.
Brave. And just bringing that sort of genre into the Philippine industry, it's a dream for me.
Alright, I think we're already seeing kung ano bang hinahanap ni Khalil sa ating mga sasali. So mamaya, we will get to know more from you. And now, to complete our set of guests for today, the only rose among thorns is a YouTuber who has previously received the YouTube Silver Play Button Award. But now this international digital content creator, singer, and songwriter has amassed almost 500,000 subscribers on the video sharing platform. Ladies and gentlemen, let's all welcome Renee Dominique. So So hello, Renee. I think you have a very unique platform. I mean, both of them have come from the acting scene. You have a different profile. What is it, that you are looking for when it comes to videos?
I think for me, I'm also such a huge fan of filmmaking, and I myself also is pursuing the same craft. But I think what I look forward to in this contest is definitely material that's very substantial and relevant, especially for people my age. So, yes.
How important is production, the production process? Because when we look at YouTube videos, minsan hindi mo alam kung ano yung work that goes behind it. But how much do you put into that process?
I think production is very important because if you have a nice material but you don't really think about the technicalities of the production, hindi talaga ma-execute ng maayos yung story mo.
So ikaw, paano mo ginagawa sa mga videos mo?
I think for me, since my branding is more of just like this, they call me like this aesthetic singer, songwriter on YouTube. But what I really do with my videos is I try to make it as aesthetically pleasing as possible. Like, I try to make my videos look like a moving Instagram picture. Para hindi lang siya video, but it's something interesting. So it's not just music, but it's also visuals. So yes.
Nakakatuwa kasi there are so many things you can do digitally already. You can experiment with different apps. You can, experiment with different stories, with the time. Actually, ang dami talaga, malawak. And it's nice to have you on the panel. Thank you so much. Actually, meron pa pala tayong isa pa mula sa ating screening committee. Now, this actor, comedian, is also a Gawad Urian awardee. Please welcome ang Ketchup Eusebio. So, ito si Ketchup. Sir Ketchup.
Sir Ketchup.
Sir Ketchup. Kayo po kasi ang pinaka,
Matanda? Pwede na Gretchen.
veterano.
Oo nga.
Kasi nirerespeto ko po kayo, sir. Joke lang. Ketchup, dito ka naman para makausap natin ang ating mga online viewers. So Ketchup, we all know you to be a very funny guy. But tell us all about production. Have you gone into directing? Have you gone into video making?
May mga maliliit na proyekto na kasama po kami at yung mga ibang kaibigan, pero palagi movie fan po ako so mahilig talaga akong manood ng iba't ibang klase na storya, so very thankful na na-consider ng Star Magic na mapasama.
Actually, maganda rin yun, kasi from your perspective, ako rin, I'm a very big film fan. So I really go out to the cinemas, nanonood ako, pinapanood ko, tapos medyo kinikriticize ko isa-isa, hinahanap ko kung ano yung Ikaw ba, ano bang gusto mo sa pelikula? Dahil ngayon, hindi natin alam kung ano nga ba yung template, kung ano ang successful film. Para sa'yo, ano yun?
Para sa akin, it's always been a good balance between content and form. Yung story and storytelling, magkaiba kasi, diba? Yung story, pwede siya kumanta ng sarili niya. So, yung trabaho ng mga storytellers is, ano yung ika-capture mo within that story. So, yun yung ikikwento natin. So, doon natin ngayon siguro papanoorin at curious ako kung paano ikikwento ng mga participant yung story nila in a very short period of time, 2 to 3 minutes. So, interesting.
Actually, very, very interesting because we only have 2 to 3 minutes to tell a full story. So later, we will know more about you. Thank you so much. Ketchup. Now, apart from the mentors and our screening committee, these individuals would also play a crucial role in discovering the new breed of storytellers in Lights, Camera, Magic. Thankfully, we also have the Lights, Camera, Magic jury with us today. Hello and good afternoon to our special projects and film restoration head, Mr. Leo Katigba. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us. It's an honor. And of course, our award-winning director for Limang Libo, Direk Ice Idana. Now, thank you once again to our respectable jury for making time for us this afternoon. At this point, some of you are probably very curious as to how this contest would go about. So please turn your attention to the screens as we have prepared a brief overview of Lights, Camera, Magic for all of you.
We have the magic. Do you have the story? In line with Star Magic's role in talent development and in support of ABS-CBN's expansion to digital platform, we proudly bring you Lights, Camera Magic. Star Magic's first ever online short film competition. LCM is open to all amateur filmmakers who have an interesting story to tell. If you are 18 years old and above, create your very own 2 to 3 minute short film using any video recording device.
May kwento ka bang nakakatawa?
May kwento ka bang nakakaiyak?
May kwento ka bang nakakatakot? May kwento ka bang kakaiba? May kakaiba ka bang paraan ng pagkakwento? Nax!
Your entries will be screened by
Piolo Pascual, Nash Aguas,
Khalil Ramos,
Renee Dominique, Janus Del Prado, Ketchup Eusebio, and Mr. M.
and judged by
Ronald Arguelles, Leo Katibak, Ice Idanan, Victor Villanueva, JP Habak, Mikhail Red, and Mr. M.
The top 3 entries will each have an opportunity to be mentored by award-winning directors, have this chance to collaborate with Star Match artists, and receive a cash prize of 50,000 pesos.
Ano bang hinihintay nyo?
Submission of entries is on July 29.
For more details, just go to lightscameramagic.ph. We have
The magic story.
Let's give it up for Robbie Domingo. Tsaka syempre yung masasabi natin, Lola Pascual, Tony Pangilinan, Bye Edward, nako. Talaga, kita nyo naman sa video pa lang, very star-studded na po itong ating contest. And I would like to hear from our mentors, from our screening committee. And after that, AVP, I'm sure like me, still want to know more details about this contest. But before we continue with the program, we would like to remind everyone to please use our hashtag for today, hashtag Lights, Camera, Magic in all of your social media posts related to this event. So now at this point, we are opening the floor for questions to our mentors and the screening committee. Ate Tess Gubi will be assisting me this afternoon, and you can direct your questions to her.
Hi, Gretch. Our first question is from John Bueno.
Hello guys, first off, this is like a huge thing for both Star Magic and of course the stars that are involved here. I'm sure you guys are busy. Are you gonna have time to screen all the entries if they submit it?
Anybody?
Yeah, anybody from them?
I think when I was briefed, they told me that they would be providing me with the footage, and they could send me naman anytime USBs or even through the cloud. So I think accessibility naman wala namang problema. And I'm gonna allot time naman for it. Since it's a 2 to 3 minute contest naman, siguro I could like screen 5 a day. So ako, personally, I would be able to watch them all.
I don't know who could answer my next question, but I read that it's open worldwide. That's how huge the audience is that you're expecting to submit entries from. That's quite a big number. If it's like 2 to 3 minutes with like 1 million people, that's 2 to 3 million hours of viewing. But can you guys like dedicate time for that for real?
I think we have to. Nasa proseso ata kami ngayon ng kagaya nung pinag-uusapan pa rin naman namin kagaya nung suggestion kanina nila direct kung how we going to separate the groups. Kung paano namin i-deliver kay kanina yung grupo mapupunta itong isang batch na to at then sa susunod. So pag-aaralan namin of course with the guidance ng aming team. Pero syempre, bibigyan ng time. And yun din naman yung gusto namin gawin instead na Netflix and chill. Medyo mas ibang trip din naman na ginagawa yung alam mo naman na pinaghirapan din ng mga nagsubmit.
How big is the power of like the screening committee? Because you guys are the screening committee and then you have judges. how is it like you're gonna screen everything first, and then what you choose as okay to be judged is gonna be judged by them? Is that how the process would? Pretty
Yeah,
much.
basically. Ganun.
Alright. It's up to you guys.
Yes.
But actually, another thing, no, I think because they are film enthusiasts and they like production, I think they're gonna enjoy the whole process of watching the videos.
Alright. Thank you.
And also, I would just like to add, yung kaya Star Magic artist din, I think the flavor ng taste siguro is represented also our team of Star Magic, yung pagpipilian. So, yun.
Thank you, John. Next question, we have Lou.
Hello, good afternoon. What is your criteria in judging the video making contest? Anyone can answer.
Anybody?
Criteria.
Sir Leo?
No, I think they're still in the process of fine-tuning what the criteria would be. Kasi you have to narrow it down also. So I guess, like for example, if they say na length is a critical element there, anything that's outside of that will automatically be eliminated. So right now, as they're waiting for the submissions, or as they're waiting for the announcements, naglagay na rin sila ng mga guidelines. And then the parameters would follow from those guidelines. But as the video said, it can be any kind of story for as long as it's contained there. And I think ang tinitingnan, ang hinahanap doon would be the narrative skill, may mataba sa pagkuha ng mga images. Kasi ang tinitingnan mo dito parang isa writer-director. So yun yung, I guess, yun yung pinaka-fundamental na titingnan rin nila, nahahanapin nila. Meron bang ability para magkwento?
Sorry if I may add, no, our criteria actually is, of course, originality, syempre dapat original. And then, of course, we have our creative and technical execution. They will be judged accordingly as well. And of course, impact. So, yun po. For the first phase pa lang po yun po ang criteria namin. However, once we have the top 20, we narrow it down to just 3. Meron na pong online component. So, there is also 20% na online voting po.
So, fans. Kailangan you have to get everybody cheering.
And of course, syempre we want to also get their opinion. Syempre feedback din from our online audience.
So, mapopost ba itong mga videos na to online?
Definitely it will
all
be
the videos?
uploaded, yes.
On
All
Star
the-
Magic
yes,
Facebook
po.
page?
Yes. Star Magic Hub. At the Star Magic Hub.
Na website or page?
That's our hub. Yun yung app namin. Yes. So starmagic.abs-cbn.com.
Alright.
Thank you so much.
So this is Love Capullo, one of the best handlers in Star Magic. And of course, the lead for this event, this campaign.
Yes. Next question, Ma'am Jo Gonzalo.
Hello po, Mami Jo of Jo Gonzalo. Siguro I'd like to ask the panelists, the directors and actors participating, considering that the criteria is not completely set yet, siguro I would like to ask na lang, if you are to choose one film and only one film that for you is the greatest story ever or greatest movie ever, with excluding the things that the movies that you have done and the movies you starred in. Anong movie yun?
Maybe we should start with our directors.
Only one movie.
Excluding
the movies that you have done, that you have starred.
Question? Yung movie na...
The greatest story that you've ever seen. On
Or
video, on film.
one that will be probably sticking in your mind for the rest of your life.
Siguro medyo foreign pero Bogus 5. So,
foreign or ancient?
Ancient, I guess. Oo, kasi robot show pero may may family drama pala siya na siya.
So magandang mapanood ng ating mga viewers yung Voltes 5 bago sila gumawa.
Hanapin nyo
Para mamulat ang kanilang imahinasyon. O yun, Voltes 5 for you? How about for you, Direk?
Sa akin yung Ora Pro Nobis ni Dino Broca. Kasi nung napanood ko, yun talaga nagpa-realize sa akin na gusto kong gumawa ng picture.
Alright, kayo naman po, Direk Hill?
Akin, foreign yan Hollywood. Siguro, No Country for Old Men. Kasi parang masterclass siya sa film language.
No Country for Old Men. Alright. How about on this side?
Siguro yung Pursuit of Happiness ni Will Smith. Yun. Kasi, yun din, siguro napanood ko yung gusto kong gumawa ng like family drama na subtle lang na hindi kailangan over the top yung acting.
Ako, two films come to mind. One is Requiem for a Dream and the other is Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Kasi I had to watch it again para maintindihan ko, and I liked the challenge through the cinematography of Ipatique sa Requiem. So, nagka-interest ako in filmmaking kasi of that.
How about you, Renee?
Siguro for me, the story that has stuck in my mind and will continue to be on my mind forever would be, as a childhood favorite film ko, it's from DreamWorks. It's Prince of Egypt. Because, of course, the story is about Moses, and I also love how the animation then, and of course, the music. And that also was one of the films that helped me pursue music a lot more at a very young age.
Ito ba yung may Mariah Carey na soundtrack?
Yes,
Ganda, favorite ko din yun. Ketchup?
Avengers yung sa akin talaga. Hindi ko na napuntan kasi yung Ora Pro Nobis.
Best ever!
Hindi ko na napuntan yung mga ibang sorry. Nandun ako sa Avengers. Okay siya sa family. Bakit di siya pag mga trip-trip lang kayo?
Sino paborito mo sa Avengers?
Si Wonder Woman. Hindi ako nga saan pala. Basta si Wolverine. Hindi. Isa sa mga favorite na pinapanood pagka siguro mga go-to film, fan ako ng mga mafia novels, so, mga gawa nila Francis Ford Coppola at saka nila Martin Scorsese. So, kagaya ngayon, excited ako sa ginagawa nila ng The Irishman. Pero mostly, mga ganung tema. So,
Ayun, very diverse. May Voltes 5, tapos meron din Avengers. Tapos yung Ora Pro Nobis. Ora Pro Nobis. Tapos ba yun? Anyway, next
Before I
question.
give the mic to Kate Adihar, merong phone question. Do you think 15 minutes is enough to relay a message in a video? Anyone from the answer?
Yun ang trabaho namin. Na paano siya mag-fit in sa 15 minutes na nandun yung message, klaro yung style ng director. So we're gonna help yung filmmaker to be under that time. Pero hindi pa rin na-constrict yung gusto nilang sabihin.
Okay. So siguro para for clarification, kasi we have we're picking 20 entries from the selection by the screening committee. 3 will be chosen.
Yes.
Yung tatlong yun ang mentor po nilang tatlo, and they will make 15-minute videos.
Yes.
And with a budget already.
Yes. Okay. Next question.
Kaya po yun, 15 minutes. Kasi sa commercial na 15 seconds, tagos yung message. So, yung challenge na 15 minutes, mahaba pa nga.
Kaya nga, 1 second.
Sige, kung gagawa mo kayo ng video, na 1 second, ano ilalagay nyo? Emoticon.
Okay, next question. Kate Adihar.
Curious, what will happen to the finalists after and yung final output nila? Yung mga finished products. Will they be used in any platform? The final film?
Right now, we are very hopeful, of course, na syempre this is ABS-CBN. If the material is good and the content is creative enough and attractive enough to our audience, then it can always be developed naman into a full series for TV or maybe even a film for movies. Kaya po nandito po ang business unit head natin kanina, of course Sir Leo, and of course Sir Ronald is also part. Kasi there are very big opportunities here for all those who will send their entries. Thank you.
Right, so a chance to have your material air, di ba? So, we all know that ABS-CBN, Star Magic, has a very big social media platform. So, that exposure, I think, will create some magic, ika nga. Next.
Another phone-in question. Who would pick which mentors would end up which finalists? Kanino mapupunta ang top 3? Like,
Paano pipili?
Kanino mentor?
Paano nga po ba pipili? Kayo po ba ang pipili?
Or
Yung nabasa ko, parang alam ko si Mr. M yung pipili kung kayo kami pupunta. Parang depende sa kwento na mapipili at saka yung sa genre na punta kami madalas magawa.
And you should add, this is only for a one-day shoot for the top 3 finalists, right?
One day only?
Yeah, one day only. And then collaboration also with the Star Magic artist also will be part of the final video. Final video. Okay? Any more questions? Christoph, you have a question?
Star Magic artist.
What do you think makes a great film for everyone?
Let's start on this side, Ketchup.
A great film? Subjective yun eh. Pero siguro para sa akin, yun nga, good balance ng story at saka ng storytelling. Minsan kasi meron tayong mga gustong storya, pero yung pagkakagawa, parang hindi masyadong maganda yung pagkakagawa. Sayang. Pero meron namang mga magagandang, simple lang yung storya, pero yung pagkakadeliver, parang joke. Pag siguro nagsalita ako ng joke, na pag iba yun pag dineliver ni Khalil, or iba yun pag dineliver ni Nash. So I think yung good balance, kung paano mo kwento, yung kwento, I think that's a better impact kasi so.
I think for me, I agree na besides the story, it's how you executed the story. And parang for me kasi very important din ang visuals, and I think that has a lot to do with how you want the story to be told. So I think yun nga, same lang din talaga with him that it's not just about the story also, but how you told the story.
Yeah, yung point ni Ketchup is very, very true. Yeah, pero I guess it's also the impact towards your audience. Kumbaga, ako whenever I watch a film, where does it leave me? Does it leave me na pagkatapos ko na, okay, naintindihan, full circle yung buong kwento, or will it leave me researching about the topic that, or the lesson that the film gave me? So it's the impact sa lives ng mga taong nakapanood, I think also matters. And yeah, yung sinabi ni Ketchup, totoo naman, it's how the strength of the story, how you tell it, syempre, and how the story goes full circle at the end.
Impact naman para kay Khalil. Nash?
Para sa akin naman siguro pag nakalimutan mo nang nanonood ka ng movie. Kumbaga, may ganun kasi akong feeling every time. May mga pelikula na pinapanood ako na alam kong nanonood ako. Tapos minsan may mga times na during sa pelikula yun, inaanto ka na, parang tinatamad ka na, nabubore ka na. Pero merong mga pelikula na parang chismosong kapitbahay, yung nakikichismis ka sa buhay ng mga tao yun. Na very immersive yung feeling ko yun yung para sa akin. What makes a great movie.
Magandang analogy yun, nakikipagchismisan. Tama yun. Actually, challenge yan kasi ngayon, yung attention span natin, napaka-ikli. So you have to make it impactful every second. Direct kill?
Siguro as a filmmaker, very technical kasi ako, so pinaprioritize ko yung craft. So I guess yung advice ko sa yung mga magsasubmit in a way, as a filmmaker, para kayong illusionist, di ba? Para kayong magician. So, kami, we kind of know every trick in the book. So, if you can show us something na yung reaction namin, parang paano niya nagawa yun? Or paano niya nagawa yung scene or shot yun? Lalo na alam namin limited yung resources niya. Plus yun. Pero more importantly, ako as an audience naman, ang gusto ko sa film, subtext. Meaning, a film can be so simple sa surface, di ba? Parang simpleng story siya, like set sa bahay, sa family. Pero if you really dig deep, parang yung themes niya, mas profound pa pala. Usually sa ending na re-reveal yun. So ang advice ko rin sa mga magsasubmit and aspiring filmmakers, huwag kayong direct. So kung may gusto kayong i-approach na subject matter, let's say gusto niyo mag-comment sa society or sa government, hindi kailangan specifically doon na obvious. Pwede nyo naman i-set sa environment or milieu nyo. Kung student kayo, set nyo sa school. Pero yung mga certain characters are representing certain figures. Parang ganun lang. Kailangan nyo i-adapt yun. Basically, wag nyo i-cast yung tatay nyo as the detective, di ba? Or wag nyo i-cast yung little brother nyo as a doctor na naka-costume. Gawin nyo, if you're gonna get non-actors, ang advice ko, at least kumuha kayo ng medyo similar profession para may ma-add sila. So even if hindi sila professional actor, alam nila yung mga, di ba, yung mga nuances ng profession yun, ma-add nila yun to the story. Mas believable, mas credible. I think mas magiging effective yung short film.
That's good advice. Thank you so much, Direct JP.
Ako siguro, lagi ko sinasabi sa mga, kasi nagtuturo din ako sa mga students ko, lagi ko sinasabi sa kanila na yung gagawin nilang pelikula dapat parang nakakapag-create siya ng existence sa mga nanonood. And parang dapat yung goal ng pelikula ay parang it encourages people to do good and to make a difference. So parang, kasi nga iba-iba yung taste ng mga tao pagdating sa pelikula. So siguro magiging great lang ang isang pelikula, depende kung paano siya na-move yung mga nanonood. So yun, depende nga rin sa story, and yun nga, tama yung sabi ni Mick na kailangan hindi lang isang layer yung kwento. Kailangan kinakapalan siya para mas maraming natatakal na issues, maraming makukuha yung mga audiences na makakapanood.
Kumbaga may shock factor, may gulat, at may twist, di ba? Direct Victor?
What makes a good film? I think, siguro, may present siya na POV na very buhay na buhay, and when you can relate to it at may naramdaman ka, I think yun yung good film for me na nakakonekta sa what it's trying to say. So ganon yung pelikula ko now showing. So ganon.
Yung ko talaga. Kusina Kings. Oo. May kirot, no? So yung Kusina Kings, meron bang kirot yun? Anong klaseng kirot? Pwedeng 1 second, please. Now, before we move on to our next question, I'd like to acknowledge the presence of our Head of Channel Management of Cinema One and Velvet, Sir Ronald Arguelles. Thank you for joining us. He is also a member of the jury. Diba? Share lang natin. Fresh from London. Doon ako pupunta bukas. So welcome back to the Philippines. Medyo jet lag pa. Pero alam natin na mahalaga yung presensya niya dahil marami na rin napanood si Sir Ron ng movies na sigurado akong valuable ang kanyang input sa pipiliin natin tatlong main finalists. So next question?
Gretchen, before I give the mic to L of Noe, I'd like to ask the directors, what made you say yes to be part of this LCM project? Knowing busy tayo with our individual movies, shootings,
JP?
Ako, kasi ako natutuwa akong magturo. So, ayun, kaya rin ako napapayag kasi masayang mag-share ng knowledge, lalo na sa ang daming gustong gumawa ng pelikula. And ganun din naman ako nagsisimula ako na parang gusto kong kung ano sila ngayon, parang ganun ako before. So masaya na may-share ko sa kanila yung knowledge na natutunan ko for the past years na gumagawa ko ng pelikula.
Thank you. Direct Mikhail?
Siguro yun yan. Lahat kami syempre nag-start off, diba, sa fringes ng industry. Ang hirap talaga makapasok. Very competitive. Naiintindihan mo yung feeling, diba, ng struggling filmmaker, diba? Ang hirap ang hirap naman talaga sustain sarili na through filmmaking lang. So parang ngayon in a way, maswerte kami nakakagawa na kami ng feature films namin. We wanna give back and nurture parang potential and discover new talent. Ang daming magagaling out there. And lalo na ngayon, pabata ng mga director kasi nga sobrang accessible na ng filmmaking because of technology. Ang kulang na lang yung ideas and creativity. So gusto namin tulungan i-develop yan. So,
Kusina Kings?
No, sure. For me, it's always good to give back and nakakatuwa na may na-inspire kang tao to pursue their passion. So, pero honestly, yung the reason din na nag-yes ako dito kasi parang sinabi nila para daw itong reality show.
Competition nga sabi ko eh!
Magdrama-drama kami na.
Kumwari ka pa, competition daw.
So, doon ako na, ay, ganda, gusto ko yan. Kasi parang siyang, reality show. So, kaya na-yes ako. Dahil kami
Mag-away. Sige, ulitin ko ang tanong. Ano sasabihin mo kay Direct JP?
JP, good job.
Medyo magkalapit kasi, no? Pwede isang ganun lang.
So, kaya na-yes ako. Kasi parang Star Magic din. Kasi gusto ko yung maging artista.
Talaga.
Kasi sila, patansin yung director, artista eh.
Tsaka alam mo, ba't ka napasali? Kasi Kusina Kings?
Now
show. Diba?
Okay, down to our last two questions. Noe.
Hi, good afternoon. Good afternoon. So I understand that the top 3 finalists will be producing each of the top 3 finalists will be producing 15-minute video, correct? Who will be shouldering resources such as finance?
Budget. Ate Love, Kapulo. Pwede niyo pong habulin?
Wala po akong pera.
11th floor po siya, second table.
No, we are very fortunate. Of course, we have the support of ABS-CBN. So ABS-CBN will invest in these works of the amateur storytellers. And of course, because we really want to penetrate online, the digital audience, we'd like to be able to create something very good and interesting for our online audience.
Any idea, Ate Love, of the amount that will be invested? Meron na ba tayong ball figure?
Around 150,000 each.
Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot. Pwedeng ma-hire si Yolo Pascual. 1 second video. Pwede na. Keep that.
Sali po kami.
Direct social media. Kusina Kings is now showing.
Purpose. Stick to the purpose.
Okay, last question from Albert.
Hi po, good afternoon. Why did you consider opening the contest to other nationalities? Bakit hindi siya mag-focus muna sa Filipinos, but also with foreigners?
Kasi we're in the service of the Filipinos worldwide. So, even if...
Pero other nationalities ang ka-open, di ba?
Yes. Kaya nga po, we of course want to reach out to our audience even in other countries. So, hindi lang po namin nililimit dito sa Pilipinas.
Malay mo, makadiscover tayo ng mga Pinoy abroad, no? Katulad na lang.
Pinoy actually, Gretchen, kasi it's open to all nationalities.
Katulad na lang si Alphonse Ariola sa World Cup. O kaya si Corinne Rivera na i-cover ko pala itong upcoming weekend sa Ride London. Abangan niyo po TV Patrol at UPG.
Kusina Kings now show. Mag-mentor sa Europe, so... Masaya.
Kasi like, so will there be no language restrictions? And syempre parang hindi ba kayo din natakot sa idea na paano kung yung pumasa ay walang may pumasa na Pilipino na entry and majority will come from the other nationalities? How will you divide kung ano yung mix, right? Mix of
I think some factor din po yata din kasama sa nakasagot sa agreement is it has to be shot here. sa Pilipinas. So kahit na siguro parang foreigner ata yung asitong na dito po ginawa, cost yata na nila kung paano nila madadala, I think. So, yun po. Tsaka I think, tama lang i-open kasi para maiwasan na rin siguro technicalities kapag ka nasa TFC subscriber, baka mga Filipinos or American citizen, medyo hindi naman po yun ang focus. I think ang focus is yung competition tsaka yung storytelling.
Oo. Parang sa ano lang yan, UAAP, pwede mga import, di ba?
Add to that lang, so, syempre naman we feel na the being mentored by our top 3 directors here is worth the trip. If ever they be chosen from out of the country, siguro yung opportunity rin to be able to step in dito sa ABS-CBN. Also, they have the chance to be able to work with established Star Magic artists as well as to be mentored by the 3 top directors. So, I think naman it's worth the trip to the Philippines to be able to work on this LCM project.
Gusto ko lang i-add, parang yung iba kasi worldwide. Parang ako gusto ko i-encourage yung yung nasa Vismin, kasi ako I'm from Cebu, at encourage ko na to do their films in their language kasi there's a lot of beautiful stories na nasa sa Vismin, and I think maganda siya i-showcase dito sa Rice Camera Magic. So
Actually, to add to that, because we're in the digital space where there are no borders, it's nice to see also what ideas come forth from different nationalities. How will they make use of the restrictions, the limitations na dito lang pwede mag-shoot, kailangan amateur, kailangan 2 to 3 minutes lang. Ano ba yung mga kwentong lalabas? Paano ba nila ito-tell yung stories na yun? At saka, yun nga sabi nga nila ngayon, dahil sa digital age, kahit wala ka ng boundaries, wala ka ng expectations, kahit pwedeng lumabas dyan. So, nakaka-excite lalo na makita yun. Kung, Ate Love, kung gusto nila, if they want to find out more details about the campaign, where can they go? Also, where to send the videos?
Of course, the Star Magic Hub po namin, that's starmagic.abs-cbn.com. So, magpunta lang po kayo doon. Our page will go live, of course, on July 29 when we start the submission of entries. So, yun po. We hope na marami pong ma-encourage na sumali dito sa Lights Camera Project.
Alright, to wrap things up.
Last tanong po. Yung pag mag-submit po ba is purely video or meron din parang logline or storyan? Kasi syempre kung hindi naman ako kayamanan, baka yung may submit kong video hindi super bonggang-bongga versus kayang maka-afford ng 2 to 3 minutes na narrative. Baka hindi ba pwede din maging basis yung the story na write out tapos
Opo, actually kasama po ng video ni upload po is of course a synopsis and of course a unique hashtag and title. So, hindi lang naman po yung video. And para lang maging clear din po, we're not really looking for, sabi nyo nga, kung walang budget, di ba? Ang importante po sa amin yung content, yung storya, yung kwento. Of course, later on naman, we can always work with them if it's really good content. Then we're investing, actually ABS-CBN is investing in their material. At sabay po natin, gagandahan at palalakihin pa yung kwento.
Alright. And to wrap things up, can we hear some last words from our judges and also our directors?
Hi, so, hindi na ako magpa-plan. So, thank you for being here. We are very excited to do Lights Camera Magic and to my, ano tawag na sa mentor? Sa protege ba? Mentee, parang candy. So, to our mentee, I hope na future mentee, so I hope sasali kayo, marami kayong matutunan dito, at it will be a chance for you to, work with Star Magic actors, and piliin niyo po ako. So,
parang The Voice lang.
May chair kami na gagano'n.
Malay mo, next time, kayo naman ang mag-star sa kusina.
Diba? Now showing.
Correct?
Ayun, i-encourage namin lahat ng mga aspiring filmmakers and mga film enthusiasts na mag-submit. And magandang collaboration kasi siya with between Star Magic, yung mga yung sa jury, tas yung sa mga mentor. So, maganda siyang experience. Parang kung ako yung siguro, kung may chance ako sumali, sabi ako eh. Pero ayaw nila. So.
Professional na daw po kayo.
Oo.
Direct, Mikhail?
Yun din, thank you for inviting me nga as one of the mentors. Sobrang exciting na kasama ko. In a way, mga kabatch ko sila. Like lahat kami, we just finished our first film with Star. And even nung short film days namin, parang magkakasama kami. So okay yung fellow mentors. And yun nga, in-encourage ko lahat na sumali. Big opportunity to sa lahat ng tao na yun nga, gusto i-try out ang filmmaking. Big break to for you, lalo na if you get in kahit sa 20, at least may exposure kayo online. And lalo na dun sa tatlo na tuturuan namin. And perfect yung timing kasi yung mentee ko, we're starting a new film, Block Z, so I can show you around on set and
may subol na tayo.
so sakto may ginagawa kami
Kayo
genre movie.
Anong subol nyo?
Meron din ako, yung may hindi pa kami tapos sa Kalimili tayo ng Macris. So, this year din yan.
Si Josh
Yan.
Star Power. Laban mo direct.
Nagsisimula na po.
Ako may gift bag. So,
Ano naman yung gift bag?
kahit mga delicacies from Cebu, gano'n. Ngayon, wala pang pelikula ako ngayon eh. Pero magbabakasyon. So kung gusto nyo magbakasyon, tara. Ito yung around Cebu, ang ganda ng bantayan.
Ano sagot mo, company?
Ha?
Sagot mo,
Oo. May company, may humor.
Award winning.
Oh, doon kami mentee, di ba? Doon ko siya i-hanash. Gusto mo gamitin yung joke na yun kasi dito sa Nash Aguas. I-hanash Aguas niya. I'm so sorry.
Anong mahanash ko? Ikaw, the last words for everybody who wants to join?
Ayun, maraming salamat po sa pagpunta nyo. And dun sa mga gusto pong sumali, sana po huwag kayo dun sa mga iba na, phone lang yung gamit, huwag kayong ma-discourage. Kasi actually, less is more. So, it depends talaga kung paano yung ikukwento, kung yung may storya kayong maganda at kung paano yung ikukwento. So, yun talaga. And good luck sa inyo lahat and sana yun, sumali kayo and try nyo kasi napakagandang opportunity nito sa mga aspiring filmmakers.
Yeah. I want to say thank you muna for your time po for joining us today. And sa lahat ng nag-iisip na sumali sa Lights Camera Magic, I suggest you to not let this opportunity pass. Me myself, I'm a student filmmaker who learned the ropes through just being on the set as an actor. So aside from getting your story out there, you get to build your network with the country's biggest production, biggest stars, and some of the country's top directors. And yeah, don't let it pass. And sa mga magsa-start ng mag-create, find your own taste, tell your story in different perspectives. Huwag niyo ikahon yung sarili niyo, just explore hanggat makuha mo yung final cut na gusto mo, and be confident with your work. And we'll see you hopefully soon.
Yes, thank you also for joining us today. And also, ako nga I told Ate Love, pwede po bang sumali? Because I really wanted to join. Pero I'm also thankful naman na pinili akong part of the screening committee. But I encourage everybody to join. And you don't have to be experienced filmmakers if you just have a story to tell. Like what Nash said, ako din kasi before when I started, I was really discouraged because I felt like I didn't have the equipment. But as long as you have a story and you think that you can produce it, parang it doesn't matter what equipment you use. So, filmmaker or hindi, I encourage you guys to join. This is a really good opportunity for you guys to grow as future filmmakers. Ketchup?
Thank you po sa lahat ng umattend at saka kung naka-live tayo sa Facebook. Maraming salamat po sa pagbibigay niyo ng oras. Masaya po kami nagkaroon ng ganitong opportunity ng Star Magic. At saka, ito po I think is our family's contribution sa patuloy na pag-explore ng kumpanya ng ABS-CBN sa digital platform. So, ito po siguro din, hindi lang po sa mga filmmakers na gumagawa. I think kaya lang din po namin ito ginagawa rin, para din po sa fans din, syempre. Na kung dati before yung mga Star Magic artists yung pinapanood nyo ng kwento, I think this is the chance naman, kwento naman ng fans yung pakinggan ng Star Magic at ng ating company. So, salamat po ng marami sa inyong pag-attend at mabuhay po kayo.
Maraming salamat sa ating veterano si Ketchup.
Veterano.
Speaking of veterans, dito naman po tayo sa ating table. Siyempre, we can't let this event pass without hearing from our executives. Sir Leo, meron po ba kayong advice or masasabi po sa ating mga sasali sa ating video making contest?
Manuto kayo ng Kusina Kings at saka Suul TV. Pero ang maganda dito, kung sino man ang mga mananalo, you might be looking at a group of people who will join the ranks of our directors here. Din patay na si Jesus, I'm drunk, I'm in love. I'm sorry. At saka Birdshot. So, kumbaga, gumaganda yung liga ng mga gumagawa ng pelikula natin. So, sana supportan natin po.
From Direct Ice Idana?
This is going to be really exciting, especially the younger ones na nung nagsastart kami, walang gantong platform. So it's something that is new and sobrang daming, aside from this opportunity, marami rin kayong matututunan just by making your films. So wag na magpadala sa takot, gawa lang ng gawa.
Courage is your advice. And last but not the least, Sir Ron Arguelles.
We're excited to work with Lights Camera Magic project ng Star Magic. Hopefully, we could help in discovering new talents dito sa platform ito or sa project ito. And we could showcase them sa festival at yung mga bagong talents we could do feature-length projects. Ayun. So I'm excited na makilala lahat at mapanood lahat ng mga ginagawa nila. Thank you.
O baka ma-pick up ng Cinnamon Originals. Pwedeng-pwede. Napakagandang mga opportunities ang naghihintay para sa lahat ng gustong sumali. So, again, we invite everyone to take a shot. Submit your entries and malay nyo, kayo na ang susunod na director, actor, filmmaker, producer, and creating some lights, camera, magic. So, palakpakan natin ulit ang ating mga kasama, ang ating mga mentors, screening committee, also our executives. And can we ask for a photo with everyone on the stage?
Okay guys, thanks for watching. So saan kayo?
Si Laika ang sisigaw ng lights camera.